Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Imani Simone. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So today's video is not a conspiracy theory video. I know by the title and the thumbnail you might think that, but it is not. It's just a genuine question of mine. Like, does anybody else think this year just feels weird? Like, there's just so many weird things happening this year. So I compiled my list of weird things that have happened this year. I mean, we're only in April. Like, just stop and think about that. We're only in April. I know summertime is probably going to get a lot crazier with everybody out of school and on vacations. Like, oh, I forgot about the election. We have the election this year. Like, and it's only April. Like, things are only going to start getting worse. I am actually terrified for my life at this point because I don't know what else can happen this year. Like, I feel like I need to do my whole 2024 bingo card all over again because it's about to get wild out here. So first, we had all the incidents with the airplanes. I am so happy they decided to wait until I got back because I was on a plane from South Korea to America. I don't even know what I would have done if stuff just started falling off the plane while we're over the ocean. Like, I think I would have actually lost my marbles. Like, even if we survived, I would be shaking to today. Like, why has there been so many airplane incidents? Like, y'all check the planes, don't y'all? Like, why is stuff just falling off and then the whistleblower just up and dies? Now, that is a conspiracy theory, but that's a conspiracy theory. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. As soon as people start, that means that my hands needs to be off of that and mind my business because they mean business. But it's still just so weird to me. Like, how can you have so many incidences like this? And I mean, y'all, I thought like travel during 2020 was like restricted, so I thought y'all were trying to up the travel again. This is not going to make people want to travel. I want to travel, not lose my life. Like, people are already scared of flying. Like, what are y'all actually doing? Like, it's really weird to me that y'all can have so many problems. So many problems. And I'm potentially having to get on a plane this summer to travel. I'm scared. Like, y'all need to fix this before it's my time to travel. I'm sorry, but y'all get it together. Actually, get it together. Then there was the whole circus show with Princess Kate and this fake photo. First off, because when I saw this photo, I immediately saw the video of her in the car with her mom. I knew she wasn't missing or anything like that. Like, do you think she would have thrown some signals at these photographers to say, hey, something's wrong? Like, blink twice if I need to be saved? So I knew there was nothing, like, sinister going on like that because it's a whole princess. Like, you can't hide that. Also, with Princess Diana, y'all should be a lot more careful than that. But I did think it was weird that she was just like, oh, I was practicing my Photoshop with me and my children. Why do you need to Photoshop your children? They're children. So that was the weird part. I think they handled the situation weirdly. Like, they should have just not put out that photo. And if they were going to put out a photo, y'all don't have family photos that nobody's seen? Like, you couldn't put out some family photo that wasn't altered? Like, it was other ways to do it. Like, y'all wanted to add to the controversy at this point. Maybe it was to make us feel bad for digging into the controversy when you actually came out with the fact that she has cancer. I don't know, because I just find that odd that you even thought to put out a fake photo. I know there's photos y'all have inside your private home that we have not seen that you did not have to edit. But that's none of my business. I think it's really like odd that two royalty people have cancer at the same time. Like, that just, like, what are the odds, actually? Like, what are the odds? And listening to experts, I do think they said that she should make a good recovery. Hopefully she does. But I just found that so odd. Like, it just spoke to the weirdness of 2024, like two royalties at the same time. Then the Epstein list, I'm pretty sure it was released back in January. Nobody talked about them. Like, everybody was saying release it, release it, release it, and then nobody talked about it. Like, I still want to know. I tried to look at the list and it just seemed too confusing and I got off. I was like, I don't even know what this is talking about right now. Like, I thought it was just going to be simple list of people that had dealings with him, but to piggyback off that, now we have P. Diddy going through his situation, and it's just like, I'm happy these people are finally getting exposed because Hollywood needs a whole like cleansing at this point. But that whole situation is just so wild to me. Like, my mom actually knows somebody who got with either P. Diddy or R. Kelly when they were a teenager, like here in our hometown. So, I mean, people have been knowing about this, but nobody has been saying anything. Like, why have y'all not been saying anything? The person that my mom knew, I know they were teenagers, like they were young teenagers. I'm not sure how old they were back then. So it could have been considered statutory, but I'm not sure how old they were. How old R. Kelly, Diddy, whichever one it was. I'm not sure how old they were when they came here, but I do know the state of Alabama has a 2-year limit for our statutory laws. So, I mean, it is potential that it was another case to add on there. And then we had the weirdest eclipse of all time. And it wasn't even weird because of the eclipse itself. It was weird because of everything else happening on that day and all the talks around it, which I made a full video on. If you did not see that video, I will put a screenshot of it here and link it down in the description below. But there were so many like rabbit holes that people were just digging into this eclipse. I was confused because I was like, is it not just an eclipse? Like, these happen all the time. Like, I just saw an eclipse last year, like a nighttime eclipse, lunar eclipse. I saw a lunar eclipse last year. I'm trying to figure out why everybody's bugging out when this happens all the time. Like, if this was something that happened every 1,000 years and we had no idea what was going to happen, then yeah, we can sit over here and freak out. But there was just one in 2017. So I was so confused. People were talking about ascending to a new dimension, the aliens coming, the moon and the sun weren't even aligned, so it was another planet. I don't even know. I still don't know if the moon and the sun were aligned or were we looking at another planet. If it was another planet, I don't know why they don't just talk about that planet. Like, why is it not considered in our solar system? That would be more of my question. Like, if you know about it, why are you not talking about it? Like, even Scooby-Doo talked about it, so y'all know about it. And it's called Planet X, and Elon Musk changed the name of Twitter to X. Why? Like, I mean, it's just questions to be had. We also have CERN over here doing the most. CERN. Why? Like, why are you doing that? But like I said, all of that is included in that video. If you want to watch it, it'll be in the description box below. Because that was a wild ride, which I did go look at these eclipse. I only had a partial in my state, so it was kind of anticlimactic, honestly. I was hoping for something. I needed a little excitement in my life, so I was hoping something happened. So, but I knew nothing was going to happen. I knew it was just going to be another day. And I tried to go back to everybody that I got like information from that video to see like, did they say anything? Nobody said anything. Oh, except for one lady, the Starseed lady. She did update and she was like, do you not all feel tingly and enlightened or something? I was like, no, I'm not itchy. You should probably go take a bath. But that's none of my business. I don't know if you know this, but we actually had 2 boat crashes this year, and they were days apart. So we had the Baltimore boat crash where the bridge unfortunately completely fell down, and then we had another crash in Oklahoma. And the bridge did not fall down, but it hit in the exact same type of way. I just want to know, why did the bridge in Oklahoma not fall down? Like, is it an age difference? Wear and tear? Like, when was this bridge built? When was this one built? Cuz why did this one just literally crumble like a puzzle piece? And this one only has like a dent in the little pillar thing. So why is that? Like, that was so weird to me, cuz I also thought the bridge shouldn't fall down. Like, at some point y'all had to know, like, a boat would crash in at some point. At some point a boat had to crash in. Like, the fact that we've gone this long without a bridge knowingly crashing into a bridge, which there has to have been other instances and we just didn't know about it. So I don't know, the Baltimore Bridge thing kind of seemed weird to me. I also couldn't understand, like, I kept watching the news segments trying to understand more about the whole situation, because, like, they sent the mayday, but the way the news said it was like they sent the mayday, the lights went out, and then they hit the bridge. But at the same time, you're telling me they sent the mayday and cops were able to make it miraculously, cops were on both sides of the bridge to stop traffic, because they would have to be on both sides of the bridge to stop traffic from going across. I don't know. I don't know how big Baltimore is. I don't know where the nearest police station is. Maybe it was just a luck of fate that they were both there at the same time. I don't know. I do know y'all are working on that bridge and y'all didn't think to reinforce those pillars there. Why would you let it go that long? Like, are there not laws? Like, if that boat hit it and was able to do that, who's to say at some point, like, there would not be too much weight on that bridge and it had fallen? Like, are you not supposed to upkeep this bridge every so often? So that was a little strange to me. And then for another one to happen days later and the bridge not fall, I don't know. It was a little weird to me. It was a little weird to me, but once again, that is none of my business. I'm just saying all this stuff is just not adding up and it's all getting weirder and weirder. So this hasn't even come yet, but I found out about it during my Eclipse research. But the cicadas are coming. Cicadas? I don't know. I'll put an image of these bugs. I used to call them cicadas. I literally found out how to pronounce it last year. But I think my way of saying it is so much prettier. Like, cicadas. It sounds prettier. Why not? But I absolutely hate these bugs. I hate them with a passion. Every single year, just like hearing them outside your window late at night, like, it has me ready to jump out the bed and go on a witch hunt outside. Like, shut up. Why are y'all so loud? And just the sheer, like, how big they are. I don't know if you've seen these in person, but these things are huge. But I don't think they bite. I don't think they sting. I've never been, like, scared of them. They're just super annoying. But this year, there's supposed to be, like, a huge, like, flock of them coming in April. They said, like, the first, like, emergence in, like, 300 years or something. I don't know how we got that math or how we know that or why is it significant, because I see these every year. So I'm not really sure about that, but it's supposed to be a whole lot of them. So that sounds like a whole lot of annoyance for me this year. And that's all I need to know. Just a whole lot of annoyance. I'm going to need to get some headphones or something to get through the night this year. There's also Taiwan, who experienced their strongest earthquake since 1999 with a magnitude 7.4 earthquake, which that is not too out of the ordinary. We know stuff happens, natural disasters. I'm not going to blame that on climate change, because what people don't seem to understand is that our earth is consistently changing. Like, all the countries, all the continents used to be connected at one point and then we all separated. So I think it's honestly the earth just going through its natural evolution. Like, didn't we have a whole ice age at one point? So, I mean, it's just a natural evolution. I'm not going to blame it on climate change or anything like that. I think that's pretty normal, but it's just going to add to the oddities for me of this year. Like, it had to happen this year. Now, this one is one that I am very passionate about because this is my favorite fruit, and they are claiming that it might go extinct because of some tropical race 4 disease. But bananas are on the chopping block at this point. I started noticing this early this year. I bought a banana from Walmart, and I'm sitting there enjoying my little banana, and then I hit a hard part. It's a banana, so I shouldn't be hitting bone. And when I looked down, it was red. The banana is bleeding. I was so confused. At that point. I was like, I don't know what I've just been into. I was like, Mother, I've been poisoned. I am going to die because I have never seen a red banana. And then I looked it up. Apparently, it's harmless to humans. They claim it's harmless to humans. That is yet to be determined. But I kid you not, every single bunch of bananas I have bought this year, which I buy about a bunch a week because, like I said, it's my favorite fruit. I make banana toast with it. I put it in my cereal. I put it in my oatmeal. So I eat bananas almost like every single day. And every single bunch has had at least a couple, if not the whole bunch, has been ruined. Like, you get halfway through the banana and it just starts tasting weird. The pit of it starts looking black or red. And so I'm really sad to hear that this is such a widespread issue that they could potentially be going extinct if they cannot get this under control, because I think it takes so many years to like weed this disease out of the plantation that they're being grown at. I just want to know, has anybody else noticed this, or this just like our manufacturer, our farmer that we get from for the state? Has anybody else been experiencing this whole banana situation? Because it's wild. It's wild. Like, the scientists better get busy and find me some artificial bananas, because like I said, this is like a everyday staple for me. So y'all need to figure this out. I might actually cry about this one. If this does happen, I will cry. And then lastly, as of April 2024, because we still have a long way to go with the rest of this year, but as of 2024, Russia entering the Red Sea. Why is nobody talking about this? Like, I keep looking it up, and I've seen a few like TikTokers talk about it, but when I go to like find like American sites to like talk about it and explain like what's going on, why are they moving into the Red Sea, who are they trying to move against, no American sites are talking about it, and I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why are you not talking about it? Like, I thought y'all cared about where Russia was going and what they were doing. Like, didn't we enter this whole Russia versus Ukraine situation? So, like, why do y'all not care that they're moving into the Red Sea now? I just find that a little bit weird. I know Russia, they're going to do what they want to do. Honestly, they're going to do what they want to do. We can't control them, but the fact that no American news stations are really talking about it, that's what's surprising me. That's just making me question. And then with all this other stuff going on, was it all just a distraction? And if it was a distraction, why do y'all not want us to know about this? Because, like, who are they moving against in this Red Sea? That's my question, because Ukraine technically had nothing to do with us, but we entered the situation anyways. So why are you not entering us into this situation too? Like, I don't know. It's not adding up. Maybe I just know nothing about war. I know nothing about politics or anything, but the fact that nobody's reporting on it to even say this is who they're moving against, this is allies this or allies that, it's just a little odd to me. It's just a little odd. So I will be monitoring that situation to see what they are actually doing, because I know they're not just going there for their good grace. They're going there for a reason. So I'm going to be keeping up with that situation, and that could cause some problems later on this year. Like I said, just add it to the list of weird stuff going on this year. This year has felt so weird. Like, it's been flying by. Like, I have so many plans and goals for this year, and I feel like I'm constantly behind because the time is just zooming. Like, I am working every single day, and the time is just zooming. I have never had a year fly by this fast. But let me know down in the comments below, did you know all this stuff is going on? Do you find this year to also be weird? Is the year going by fast for you? Is it going by slow? And if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.